Alrighty. Well, it's been an interesting story so far. And we've managed to keep everyone alive so far. I think. I think so. I think we have managed to keep everybody alive so far. So that is a good thing that everybody is still alive. Let me see. What's going on, Chelsea? How are you doing? Welcome in. What am I trying to do? No. I'm alive, yes. Well, that's a good thing. I would hope that you're alive, because if you were not alive and you were here typing to me right now, I would be a little bit concerned. Just saying. Just saying, I would be a little bit concerned. Just a little bit. But how are you doing? Okay, yeah, but it will soon get harder to keep everyone alive. I don't know, I'm Ghost from the Afterlife, actually. Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. That's fair. I see. We will give it a few minutes, like usual, to wait for people to come in and hang out and say what's up. I don't know if Pine is going to be here again. Like, she wasn't here last night because she wasn't feeling good. I think she fell asleep early, she said, and then she might be sleeping tonight, too, so. I passed while streaming Spyro today. No, you didn't. Lies. She isn't feeling good today either. Oh, I know. I talk to Pine every single day. I talk to Pine every single day. I'm very well aware that she's not feeling good right now. Sarah, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Welcome to the live. Hopefully you're doing well. Guru, welcome in. What am I looking for? She's not here yet, but she may or may not come in. I know that she's, you know how she is today. She did say that she might just sleep today, so I don't know if she'll be in, but she said maybe. So that's the best I can offer right now, sir. That's the best I can offer. Hillbilly, welcome in. How are you doing tonight?
Daniel Yar.
Not much. Hillbilly, how you doing tonight? Rex, thank you for the heart mate and for the popular vote. Do appreciate those very much. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. Lavender Haze, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing? Someone's being extra sassy with I am not being sassy at all. What do you mean? I do not get to stop by often. It's okay. I don't expect people to be here all the time. You know what I mean? So it's okay. Anytime that you get to like come in and hang out, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, man. I've been trying to check on her, but I know she doesn't like to talk about it. No, she said, I've talked to her a little bit, actually not that long ago, like a little bit before I went live, and she said she's just very tired, she's slept a bit today, and she may or may not come in and hang out, she doesn't know, probably not, she's probably just going to go to sleep, but, you know, she might pop in for a few minutes to do her dailies and stuff like that. Mr. Redcord, welcome in, how are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. Now you're being nice and everyone else comes in. I was never mean to begin with. What do you mean? Are we talking about Pine? Yeah, I was saying that because Pine wasn't here yesterday because she was sleeping, and I said she may or may not pop in. I was talking to her like a little while ago, and she said she's like half asleep on the couch, so she might come in, she might not come in. So we'll see. If she doesn't, I get it. You know, she's recovering. Let's see. Pine and Grizzly as well. Yeah, we were talking about Grizzly as well, because Grizzly's sister was just here asking about her, if she was in the live. So, I was telling her that I talked to Grizzly for a little while, not that long ago, and she said she may or may not come in. She doesn't know yet. So we'll see. Like I said, we're gonna give it a couple minutes to let people come in and hang out, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. LeBoy, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Welcome into the live, Chelsea. Thank you for sharing the live. I do appreciate that. Elite Dirt Gaming, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in. Welcome, even though you were sassy. I was not sassy! Dirk, thank you for the heart. Me do appreciate that. How are you doing tonight, my friend? No jump scares? Oh, there's jump scares. There's jump scares. I do need to turn my viewer wishes on. But anything that's 1 to 49 coins is just the Halloween thing. That's how it's always been. Oh, hi, Kay. Or unless your name is Kay, and then you do her sound when she comes in, and then that scares me. Hi, Kay. Thank you for the heart. Me do appreciate that. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. There we go. Hi, hello. Hi, hello. How are you doing? He's always sassy? Am not. You're always sassy. He says his voice cracks. Your voice cracks. It's been a while. I'm Kay. How are you? Thank you. Thank you for the friendship necklace, Dirk. Do appreciate that. I'm doing okay. Okay? I'm doing alright. Could be better in some departments, but other than that, I'm doing okay. Yes, I am, and I'm not too proud to admit it. I said do the roar. You have to do the roar. That's how you do the roars, with a friendship necklace. You did the roar. Angie, welcome in. Let me see. Yeah, I think... Okay, I think that's all good. I definitely understand that. I'm slowly making my way out of this rut I've been in. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you are, and it's good to see you again. Good to hear from you. See, at least Rex admits it. If only somebody else can learn to take responsibility. Excuse me. I was not being sassy, though. You just... what's the word I'm looking for? You just assume I am when I'm not. Okay? I take "don't make problems be the problem" very seriously. When you say that, the first thing that pops into my mind are those TikToks that are like, "Don't let your coworkers ruin your day. Ruin their day first." And like the girl like walks by and like knocks papers out of like her coworker's hands, goes over like spills another coworker's coffee and stuff like that. It's really funny. Yep, that's me. I've really just had a lot happening these last few months. I get it. Me too. Me too, Kay. Me too. I get it. I fully feel it. Definitely feel it. So, you are not alone. I promise. What's going on, Angel? How you doing, buddy? We're going to get started here in just a couple more minutes. Like I said, we're going to give people just a couple more minutes to come in and hang out. And we'll see what happens. I'm hanging in there. Been super stressed with everything and being sick. Yeah. Not good? What's going on, Angel? What's going on, Angel? What's up, man? Talk to me, my friend. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab some red vines and refill my water then. Sounds good. I fractured my knuckles? How did you do that? How did you fracture your knuckles? That's crazy. I love red vines. They're okay. I like red vines and Twizzlers and stuff, but like licorice isn't one of my favorites. MMA training? Sounds like fun. At least you did it in a fun way. When I was really young one time, I got mad about something, and we were walking through a Walmart parking lot. It was me and my best friend, and I was walking past one of the light poles, and I just like punched it thinking it was just like a hollow metal frame, and it was not. It was solid as all fuck, and I like punched it, and I kept walking, and then I was like, that really fucking hurt, and like I looked, and my hand was like all swollen and stuff. So like, yeah, that wasn't. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm currently doing PT for my wrist, not really noticing a difference. Papa bought giant jar of them. Dakota, welcome to the live. How are you doing? I was training on the hardest bag. Is there any benefit to training on the hardest bag versus any other bag? We think I have some carpal tunnel and something called FCU. What's FCU stand for? Kimmy, thank you for the heart. Me do appreciate that. How are you doing tonight? Sending all positive vibes. Oh, thank you, Rachel. That's very nice of you. I might accidentally fall asleep after a while because I couldn't sleep last night worth crap. Oh, I get it. Listen, I'm tired tonight too. Kimmy, thank you for the popular vote. Do appreciate that. Flexor carpi ulnaris? Ulnaris? Flexor carpi ulnaris. Is that like something to do with carpal tunnel, or is that just something completely different? I'm doing well. How are you doing? I'm okay. I'm just a little bit tired today. But I'll get by. We're going to get started here in just a minute. We're going to get started here in just 1 minute. My husband actually came and put her to bed. Oh, wow. How nice of him to do something as a parent. How nice of him to be a parent. I'll send in DC. Okay. Bridget, welcome into the live. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome in. We're just about to get started with day, 4, I think it is, of the Quarry. We're on chapter 6, I want to say it is. And so far, everybody's still alive. So I guess we're doing kind of well. For now. For what I hear, it gets harder to keep people alive. So hopefully we can keep people alive. Finally he saw her tantrums and stuff today. Well, it's good that he got to see it, I guess. But, well, I don't want to get started on that. You know what I think about him. Wrist, vital for grip strength. Oh, okay. Of sided wrist pain. Okay, well that sucks. Well, I hope that you get some help with that, Kay. I really do. And I hope that's not giving you too much trouble. You know what I mean? What's everyone's favorite candy? That's very hard for me to say. That's very hard for me to, like, pick one. I like so many different candies. It really depends on my mood. Nemiverse, welcome in.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, who's that?
Man.
Who's that?
This night sucks ass.
My ass would go straight back to the freaking lodge.
Emma, is that you?
Twix, I will say, okay, hold on. I will say that if I had to pick one candy to remain forever, Twix would be it. I do like, and from what case, I do like the Oreo Reese's, and I love the white chocolate Reese's. Those are delicious. But if I had to pick one candy, it would be like Twix and its like variants. You know what I mean? I love Twix. Twix, white chocolate Twix, the cookies and cream Twix, they're all good. I love Twix. Twix are like one of my all-time favorites. I love Twix so much. Or plain milk chocolate. I don't know if I would like to have just plain milk chocolate. Mine would be watermelon Sour Patch. You know, I just bought a new pre-workout, which, by the way, this new pre-workout is delicious. Bridget, thank you so much for the follow. Do appreciate that very much. Thank you so much for the support. I I just bought this new pre-workout, which is a raspberry candy cane. It's so good. But it's funny that you say that, Chelsea, because I almost bought the watermelon Sour Patch Kids pre-workout. So I almost bought that recently. Airhead strips. I haven't had Airheads in so long. That's crazy. Killer, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Okay. Down the small steps on the other side. Keep to the left. There's a card. Down the small steps on the other side. Like, other side over there? Keep progressing this way, or is there steps somewhere else? Let me turn this a little bit. This looks like Friday the 13th. Okay, so this game is called The Quarry, Bridget. It's... Have you ever seen the game Until Dawn? The Quarry... This is an online-only game, right? The Quarry is a single-player game. So this is just like Until Dawn, but it's actually made by the people who made Until Dawn, but it's called The Quarry, so it's a whole different story. But I could definitely see where you get the like Friday the 13th vibes. It is at a summer camp, so that is actually kind of spot on. The Takis or hot Cheetos and the sour candy and the pickles. I've never tried that. I was sick. And so, you've probably missed a little bit. Well, I say missed a little bit. You've missed a lot of it, Bridget. We're on chapter 6 of the game. So I want to say that we're probably a little bit over halfway through the game. But if you want to see my full playthrough, all of my story-based games like this are on my YouTube, so you can check them out on YouTube and watch them if you'd like to. It's definitely worth like catching up on the story and like seeing everything.
I'm gonna fall off this.
I need some new games. Well, we definitely one thing that's cool here is we definitely play a lot of different games. So we play like first-person and third-person shooters. So think Fortnite, Battlefield, Call of Duty, Arc Raiders, stuff like that. But we also do play a lot of story-based games and horror games. So we've like played what are some of the horror games that we've played, chat? We've played this. We played Until Dawn. We've played Silent Still. We played Unmourned. That was terrible. Well, it was good at first and then became terrible. Visage. We played all kinds. I have not done Dead by Daylight because based off of what I've seen with Dead by Daylight, to me, it would get very boring for me, just the way that my brain works. Nothing wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with Dead by Daylight. It's just not for me. We have played Phasmophobia on here, and actually we've played, if you want to talk about Phasmophobia-style games, we have played Phasmophobia, we have played Demonologist, we have played Dark Hours, or Darkest Hours, or something like that, Ghost Watchers, Ghost Janitors, so we've done those. Alone in the Dark. I actually have Alone in the Dark. We just haven't played it yet, Rachel, so thank you for reminding me on that one. I just like playing with others, but that's fair. Oh, I know. I could definitely I can understand wanting to play with others, but it's just the way that game works for my brain. I wouldn't be able to play it for super long. Yes, we did play Mortuary Assistant as well. Yes, thank you.
Well, that
okay.
Fucking hell.
I'm a solo gamer. I don't mind playing with people, but most of the time I do end up playing by myself. I do end up playing a lot of games by myself. These are probably the small stairs that Rachel was talking about, right? No, wait, this is where we came up. Never mind. I'm stupid. Oh, wait, is it? No, those are the stairs we came up, because we walked across the bridge, right? When you stream, it makes more sense. Yeah, I personally think that... Well, it depends. I know people that stream Dead by Daylight, and they do well. They do fine. Like, have a good community and stuff like that, but they've also built their community around Dead by Daylight. For me, I don't think it's something that I would be able to like just jump in and it be like successful for me. You know what I mean? What's everyone's favorite kind of cookie? For me, it's white chip macadamia nut from Subway specifically, or if you've ever had the Chips Ahoy white fudge chunk cookies, those are so good.
Oh, God, Emma! Oh, Jesus Christ!
Okay, chat, you guys get to pick. Is he gonna be startled and say, "You scared me," or is he gonna be delighted and say, "Am I glad to see you"? What's up, Braden? How you doing? So yes, Bridget, if you're new here, we let chat pick all of the choices. So it's up to all of you on what you want to happen in the game. So welcome in, and again, now chat, we have to make a choice here. Braden, thank you so much for the heart. We do appreciate that. One person says delighted, and one person says startled. So we need at least one more vote. I'm genuinely upset right now. I literally can't even have a good day without being in pain all over. You have to just learn how to just... Where is it? Since Braden wants to come in here and fucking stink up the place while I'm trying to have a conversation. You have to just learn how to, like, cope with it, man. The pains that you have are gonna be lifelong, Savage. Which I also have some of those pains, and it's just something you have to learn to just deal with, man. Like, it sucks. Don't get me wrong. It sucks. But you have to just, get through it. Bridget, thank you for the 69 GG. Do appreciate that. Vivian now coming in with some roses. Braden, thank you for the roses, by the way. Thank you for the 4 roses, Vivian. Okay, so we have 1 for delighted, 2 for delighted, 2 for startled. I need 1 more vote, chat. 1 more vote, chat. Startled or delighted? We need 1 more vote. Check them underdoors, Braden. Right? Coming in here, stinking up the place. Okay, startled. So we have 3 people saying startled, 2 people saying delighted. So, there we go.
Oh, fuck my life. Okay, you scared me.
Jacob.
You okay?
I guess you could call it that.
Ow.
What the fuck is going on?
Look, I don't know, okay? Some, bear attacked Nick and Abby back there.
Yeah, me too, but it definitely was not a bear.
What? Who? When?
Why?
Sorry, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, barely. I mean, the thing that attacked me at the treehouse was like...
What? It was like what, Emma?
like out of a horror movie.
Okay, well, it was probably just like a bear trying to defend itself, you know?
Don't be a dick. You know
You
it's
say
a
bear for
fucking bear.
everything.
You're right. And now we have these fucking the hunters running all over the place. So that's a fun new wrinkle. They did this to me.
That's a lot of blood.
Yeah, well, it's not mine.
Got quite the funky bouquet. No offense.
Okay.
Yeah, like, how's he supposed to respond?
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Okay.
You know, Jacob, you don't have to be a dick about literally everything.
You don't have to be rude also to him about everything all the time. Alright, so should he be apologetic, chat, and say shit, sorry, or be defensive and say, hey, I'm trying to keep us alive? So, Bridget, to give you a little bit of context between these two, they were lovers during this, summer camp, and they're both counselors. And she wants to break it off now that they're, the camp is ending, because she's like, oh, long distance, and it was just, a summer thing. But he's, still, madly in love with her, and he's, trying to... He still wants to be with her. And technically, it's his fault that we're in all of this mess. All right, everybody is saying defensive. Everybody is saying defensive.
Hey, I'm trying to keep us alive.
I've been doing pretty good by myself.
What?
I don't need you to rescue me. I'm not gonna suddenly fall in love with you just because you're my knight in shining armor. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if you set this all up.
Oh my god, what?
Ah. Oh, no.
Run!
QTEs, there's gonna be quick time events. Oh shit. Alright, should he run or should he hide? Should he run or should he hide? This one's like, I had to pause it because it's a timed event. So, should he run or should he hide? Okay, 2 people are saying run. This reminds me of the Scooby-Doo movies where Daphne says, I don't need to be rescued. I'm a black belt. Right? I remember that. Alright, everybody right now is saying to run. Okay? Hopefully we can keep everybody alive. I gotta keep hitting W. There we go.
Fuck!
Oh, shit.
Shit!
Oh, there's fucking bear traps everywhere. Oh, no. Oh, no. Stop moving. Stop. Stop. Stop moving.
Ah, fuck! Ah, shit! Ah! 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 Ah!
Should he try to pull it free or should he try to pry it open? Abby, welcome into the live. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. By the way, chat, thank you for the 3.1k likes on the live so far. It really does help us while we're actively streaming and lets me know that y'all are enjoying yourselves here, and I do appreciate that. Okay, everybody says to try to pry it open. So I'm gonna select the option to pry it open, but let me ask you guys a question. I'm just genuinely curious, okay? Wouldn't you ever be worried if you were in this predicament that you were like trying to pry it open and you just like either couldn't, like you weren't strong enough to pry it open, or like it slipped and just like clamped down again? Like, wouldn't that be a concern? I mean, obviously, I'm not saying to pull your leg free. That you're just gonna tear all the freaking like muscles and ligaments and tendons and whatever in your ankle and your foot. So, you know, but I would be so worried that I'm like trying to like pry it open and like slip and it just like reclamp. That would hurt so bad. All right, pry it open.
Ah, fuck! Ah! 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 Shit! Ah! 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 Ah!
That didn't work.
Ah!
You pull it free, you're ripping everything. Yeah. Jesus Lord, I wasn't looking. Okay. So why are we just... Because he was swimming earlier with his like girlfriend, and then he heard somebody screaming, so he like ran away while he was in his underwear and just never got dressed. Don, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Welcome to the live. Abby, thank you for that heart. Me do appreciate that.
I don't think so.
Okay, so did he leave Emma there? No, they were together. They were running from the monster, whatever it is, and there was a QTE to like dodge the monster. And when Jacob like bounced, or not bounced, but he like pushed backwards, Emma fell through one of the boards and like fell off of the platform, and he was like, sorry, and he just ran. And then like the thing, I don't know where the monster went, to be honest. Poor guy keeps getting screwed and worse luck. Yeah, but everybody seems to hate him, so she fell in the water. She fell in the water. Okay, yeah, so are we picking compassionate, chat? Like, is she gonna ask, are you okay? Or be rational and say, should we do something? Which one, chat? Which way are we going with it? We got 1 for rational, 1 for compassionate. I love your shirt. Thank you, Shadi. I appreciate that. Alright, 2 for rational, 1 for compassionate. Okay, so 3 for rational. Okay.
Should we do something?
What can we do? She's dead.
How's your day going? It's going okay. It's going alright, Shadi. How's your day going? I don't think we're in a place to like be trying to like give people burials right now.
Mr. H's daughter? I thought she went home with her brother.
Kaylee. Yeah. I thought so too.
I'm eating the Great Wolf Lodge this Thursday. That sounds like fun. I'm getting some dinner right now. Nice. I'm hungry. I'm actually hungry.
You smell so good.
Bridget, here's another little bit of context. The guy that's hugging that girl, he was attacked by one of these monsters, which we think is a werewolf. So we think this is a werewolf scenario. And he's like right now, like kind of in that process of like turning. Yeah, so that's why if you see him being weird right now, again, this is just so that you can kind of get some context and understand. If you have any questions about anything that's going on, Bridget, or anything that you see, please let me know so that we can explain it. Okay? Please let me know so that we can explain it and so that you're not like lost or anything. I mean, you'll probably still be lost. There's a lot of stuff that we that we have kind of gone through. Which of Texas welcome in? Okay, should she intervene or should she not do anything? What do you think, chat? Because they all kind of have their suspicions about his injury. So should she intervene?
Welcome.
Your search history, thank you for the follow. Do appreciate that. How are you doing tonight? Rachel says yes. So anybody else think should they intervene? Should she intervene? All right, everybody is saying yes.
You all right there, bud? Maybe dial it back a bit, huh?
Fuck off, Caitlin.
Whoa.
Guys, maybe do something. Maybe do something, guys. Amanda, welcome in.
Taste you.
Hey.
Listen, this isn't one of your book talk
Nick, what
things,
the
okay?
hell? Get off! Watch out! I said get off!
Nick?
Are you okay?
I just wanted him to stop.
Nick, dude.
Should we help Nick or comfort Abby? Rachel says comfort Abby. What do you think, Jet? He wanted to get all book talk and say that he wanted to taste her and was trying to, whatever, but they were not having a book talk moment, apparently. Okay, so comfort versus comfort. All right.
Hey, it's okay. You're okay.
I got you. I got you.
What did I do?
Don't make it weird. I'm not making it weird. Motherfucker literally grabbed her and said, I want to taste you. What do you mean make it weird? The dude himself made it weird. The hell you don't? What are you on?
I don't know.
Like, what are you talking about?
He's so cold.
Okay, let's get him in the pool house. Dry him off.
Just try to rest.
What just happened?
I'm sorry.
I don't need to be laughing. So aggressive.
Quit moving so much. It's pretty clean from what I could tell. I mean, it's not bleeding. But you need to see a doctor.
Yeah, that would be pretty, I think, apparent.
Look, this is all I've got left from the nurse's
Kids
station.
had other plans.
You better hope we find you some real help before they wear off.
Bridget, another thing of context, so you understand what happened to him. He got bit. They were trying to do something, and he got bit, like his hand, I think, got bit. So they cut his hand off with a chainsaw.
We need to
There's
be
a card?
prepared
Awesome,
for
thank
everything
you.
that happens. For the police.
I don't think we got the other card.
Yeah.
Because it went into like a
Girl
cutscene.
in the pool needs some explaining, huh?
Yes, he told us to cut it off.
Maybe like photos.
And then we had a choice to either cut it off or not cut it
We're
off.
not going to want to believe any of this crazy shit unless we've got some hard proof.
From now on, if you got your phone and you see something, take a photo or a video or whatever.
Yeah.
We've been doing that, so we've gotten some evidence.
You okay over there, Abby? Look, why don't you look around and see if you can find anything to help make Nick more comfortable?
After what he did, why are you all leaving them alone? That would be my question. So third shower on the left, she says. This is the first one. I know. I'm just I like to get thorough and look everywhere. Okay, I don't see a card anywhere. Is it on the other side? Okay, don't see anything yet. What's going on, Doug? How are you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. I don't see a card anywhere, Rachel. You said... What did you say? Third shower on the left side, there's a card. I don't see a card anywhere. I'm good, just been farming. Nice. How's the farming treating you, Doug? That's not a shower? But there's nowhere else. Is there showers in here? I don't see showers. I only saw bathrooms. Do you see showers? Are they over here? Hey, there's showers over here. Just thought I'd make sure that you knew what the showers were, okay? 1, 2, 3. There it is. Spectre, thank you for the heart. May do appreciate that. It's steady work long hours. Yeah, I bet. I bet. I was just making sure you knew what the showers were, Rex. You know, you passed. Good job. I'm very proud of you. I have flowers on all my tomato plants. Yay, that's good. Okay, we need to find something for him, right? Was there towels or something anywhere that we could use as blankets? There's a locker here. Let's see if there's anything in the locker. I mean, I'd hope everyone knows what a shower was. You know, I mean, I would imagine that there's some people in the world that don't.
This place was so different, like 12
Amanda,
years
thank you for the heart. We do appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. Did she draw that? Okay, so we haven't found anything yet. Apparently not Rylan. I take like 3 showers a day, so I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're on. I literally shower like 3 times a day. That sounded like footsteps next to me. Where? What do I have to like find? I don't see anything anywhere. Been too cold to garden here. I could start them inside though. You could. That's a plan. You could start them inside. What is it that you would be? What is it that you would be planting, Vivian? That's excessive showering. Well, I enjoy the hot water on my old body, so you know, because you all say about how ancient and old I am. So the hot water feels good. I enjoy it. It helps me to relax. It also helps me with my headaches. So I mean, what's going on, Witch of Texas? How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome in. Says the man that thought the toilet was a shower. No, I just saw the first thing and went to it. I didn't see these over here, okay? And I still don't know where the hell I'm supposed to find for Nick. Still have no idea what the hell I'm supposed to find for Nick. It's also kind of very dark. So, anybody have any ideas? I have no idea what I'm supposed to grab for this guy. I went through every bathroom. I went through every shower. I don't know what seeds my mom has. I'd have to look. Do I have to like go all the way into all of the showers to see if I can find something? Let's see. Hey, don't ask me anything. It's like, I've never seen this game. Nope, nothing there. Unloved? What do you mean, unloved? Yep, nothing in any of the showers, nothing in any of the bathrooms. We already... Is there something else, or is it just this picture again? It's just the picture again. Either ignores me or is extra sassy? What do you mean ignores you? There is a possibility that you get censored and I miss your message, but I don't ignore anybody. Same, I have never once ignored any of your messages.
Yo, something is not right with that boy.
Okay.
Dude is.
I don't know what you're playing.
real.
It's called The
See
Quarry,
how you
which...
freaked out in the water?
Yeah,
There's a picture
he
to
was
look
like,
at. I think I saw the picture
he was
already.
like a fish out of water. right?
I saw the picture
Sure.
already.
You know, something was weird when I tried to clean his wounds, too, at the lodge.
What do you mean?
Well, all of his clothes were bloody, but I couldn't find where he was bit, or scratched, or whatever. He just kept moving around, like he didn't want me to see how badly he was hurt.
Huh.
Rabies?
It's not frothing in the mouth.
I think Abby would beg to differ.
Point.
Yeah, isn't aquaphobia a symptom of rabies?
Hydrophobia, yeah. But I think it's more about a fear of drinking, not just getting wet. This was like...
Like my cat in the bathtub.
Anytime I talk about his cult, I don't have a cult. Would y'all stop with the freaking cult talk? Y'all are so weird. Y'all are so weird. Just drink the Kool-Aid somewhere else, okay?
Abby,
We don't talk about the Kool-Aid here.
can I ask you something?
Of course.
Do you like me?
Should she be calm and say, I really enjoyed spending time with you? Or should she be aggressive and say, I don't know what's going on with you? Context, Bridget, she really liked him. He, I guess, liked her, but they never talked. So they were kind of like pushed into talking to each other. So, yeah. And they were having a nice little moment, and then he got bit. Okay, everybody says aggressive. Rachel says calm. All right. Do you guys really think she would be aggressive? This is like the nicest person on the team. You think she's gonna be aggressive?
I don't know what's going on with you right now, but I like the old Nick better.
I knew it. I knew it. You don't like me at all, do you?
That's not what I said.
Why won't you tell me the truth?
I am telling you the truth.
I only ever hung out with you because you seem so desperate.
Oh.
Pathetic little Abby ready to throw herself at the first guy that came along. Easy pickings.
You guys decided to be aggressive.
This isn't you. This isn't you.
Whoa!
Whoa, Abby.
Whoa, Abby.
Everything okay?
Oh, he's turning, chat. He's turning, chat. Wait a minute. You guys want me to keep her alive, so I have to pull up the guide on this one. You guys have said that you want you want her to live. Okay, I know what to do here. Well, Nick is done. He's fully turned. Well, we lost our first person, chat. But, like I said, since you want her to live, you guys have said she has to live. That was from what Nikki sent me. We had to shoot him in order for her to live. So since you guys wanted her to live, I had to make the decision there. So I hope that you guys don't mind. Called it werewolf? Yeah, it is very much so at this point seeming werewolf because of the howling, the fear of water. Oh, werewolves have a fear of water, right? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Anybody know? Do they have a fear of water? No. So then in this game it seems that they do though. Maybe typically werewolves don't, but in this game they seem to like their bodies burn in water. It's okay. I don't want to give anything away. Give what away? At this point, we know that they're werewolves. And Silver, yeah. Okay, let's continue. We're back to Emma. Oh, that's right. She fell in the water. So this is like yes. So this is the same company. The same company who made Until Dawn. Until Dawn is the game that you're thinking of. The same company who made Until Dawn are the ones who made this game. And then you have a different company who's made the Dark Pictures anthologies, which is Man of Medan, Little Hope, House of Ashes, and The Devil in Me, which are all just like Until Dawn, and this game, which is called The Quarry. So they're like where you have to make choices and everything. So you have two different companies that are making games like this, but this is from the company who made the Wendigo game, which is Until Dawn. But you figure it out later if you make the right choices. Well, if we get past the point without making the right choice, just let us know then, Chelsea, if that's cool.
Okay. So, if I were a counselor at an off-season camp, partying around a bonfire, and
Is the Quarry
it
and the
started
Devil
to
in Me.
rain, and there were monsters.
Big Boy Nuggets, welcome to live. How are you doing?
To the lodge.
Yeah. That's exactly where any of you should have been to begin with. Y'all should have been in the lodge the whole time. So why are you trying to determine where you should be? The lodge. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And I think, Vivian, they're supposed to be coming out with a new game very soon, if I remember correctly.
Gotta get out of here.
Okay, I don't like... Dude, she hasn't caught a break. Left or right, chat? Yeah, I think this month. Yeah, they're supposed to be coming out with a new game, as far as I know. Okay, left. Okay, two people saying left. Everybody's saying left. Yeah, it's out, and it's VR unless there's another. I feel like it would be weird if they made a VR-only game. You have 4 games that are, like, normal, and then they just can't come out with, like, a random VR game? We could just go this way. Oh, I don't know. Should we take the little... Nah, there's nothing back there. We've been back there before. There's nothing. Maybe we should have went that way. Oh, I see it crawling. I saw it crawling. Did you guys see it? Did you guys see it climbing? It was right up there on top of those rocks, or, like, right up there. I don't know if y'all were able to see it or not. Do you guys want to keep going this path, or should I go back and take the other direction? Which, Texas, thank you for the follow. Do appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support. It really does mean a lot to me. Oh, gosh. I don't know. I saw it crawling this way. We gotta stick with our decisions, chat. I don't know. I wasn't following. Why I wasn't following before? It happens. I've literally had somebody come in like 4 different nights, and then finally like followed me on like the 4th night. They're like, "Oh, I'm glad that I found your live again." I'm like, "Why didn't you just follow me, and then you'll know when I'm live?" I was like, "Okay." Kung Fu, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, like I've literally had somebody like they were like on the 5th night, like, "Oh, I was hoping that I would find your live again. Just follow, and you would see my live when I'm live." Sometimes mine unfollows people, and I hate it and have to refollow. Yeah, I've heard of that happening too. That like your account would like randomly unfollow people. Can we go left? No, that's a dead end. Oh, that's like a tree stump. Is the new one Directive 8020? That's what I've heard. Yeah, it's called like Directive 8020 or something like that. Pickled juice. Likes to unfollow people. I think that's what happens. Yeah, I don't know. TikTok's weird. TikTok's really weird. Oh, shit. Do you guys see the lady? Do you guys see the lady over on the right-hand side, or a person? There's a person in the woods. It might switch really quickly when I unpause the game. But did you all see them? There's somebody, look, where my finger is, I know it's behind the viewer wishes here. Where my finger is, there's somebody standing, like, right over here in the tree line. Well, luckily it hasn't for Round Volbear Trout. But I feel like, I mean, you're in the Discord, so even if it did unfollow, you would still get the notification that I'm live, Chelsea, and you'd be like, oh, why is it saying that I'm not following? Alright, keep an eye out right over here, chat. Right over here. I forgot that I turned on the cursor, where you guys can see my cursor. Keep your eye, like, right over here. It might change really quickly, though. Ready? No, it changed very quickly. Oh, never mind. It's actually a person and not a ghost.
Come on!
I've never done this before, Pop. Let's do it fast. That's
Should she run or should she not run? I feel like if she runs, this is just my thought, I feel like if she runs, that one that just looked at her is going to chase her. Don't run? No. Yeah, I feel like she shouldn't run. Again, but you guys make the choice. It is chat's decision. Don't run? No? Okay, then we're not going to run. Hold on. All right, here we go.
God damn. God damn these fucking kids. Son, what?
There's no way that they knew she was there.
Stop squirming. Give me the tray. Is she bit, huh? How am I supposed to know? I don't know. Let me look at her. Nah.
Get the fuck away from me! Ah!
He didn't attack you. Why? Wait, influencing? I'm allowed to have my opinion? Why can't I have an opinion in this?
Caitlin!
I feel like being with them would have been the safest thing to do.
Abby! This doesn't feel safe.
Release date for it is October 2nd. Is that the Directive 8020, Vivian? I still don't know why it looks so red. It's not red for me at all, but it's red for you guys on TikTok, and I don't know why.
Ryan?
Looks like a Feral Friday video. I don't know why it's so red for you guys. I've tried to mess with it earlier. It's very red on TikTok, but if you go to YouTube, it's completely normal. I swear when it got quiet, she put her head back, I thought something was gonna, like, rip through the ceiling of the car. See how red it is for you guys? It's not that red for me at all.
I killed him.
You didn't kill him.
I mean,
she shot a person. His skin exploded. He ran and jumped through a window and howled like a wolf. And she's like, I killed him. What? I don't understand that. Hex counter 21. You've died 21 times, Siren.
jump out of windows and run into the forest.
Thank you. Alright, should Ryan be anxious or reassuring, chat? Anxious is I just don't get it, and reassuring is you did what you had to. Reassuring. Reassuring.
Abby, he was gonna hurt you. You were defending yourself.
I don't...
Well, I'm the odd one
I
out.
don't know that for sure.
Apparently, I'm not allowed to say anything, so I'm just staying quiet now.
No.
It was you or him. And, well, that definitely wasn't him.
Man, this is so fucked.
Hey!
Oh, shit.
Where the fuck is Chris Hackett?
Be suspicious and say, who is it? Or be afraid and say, go away. Clearly, this is somebody that they don't know. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Go away. So 3 for suspicious, 1 for go away.
Who's there?
I need your help. Please.
Who are you?
My name is Laura Kearney.
So?
So let me in. It's not safe out here.
Yeah, there's a crazy woman with a gun killing people.
I'm not killing people.
Holy shit, Laura Kearney? You're Laura Kearney?
Yes?
You were supposed to be working, helping out in the nurse's office, right? And you never showed up? You and the guy, what's his name?
Max?
Yes, Max. Yeah. Mr. Hackett said that you had changed your mind last minute. I think that we should listen to her inside.
Be interested and say, I'm going to open the door, or be suspicious and say, I don't trust her. Open door. Interested. Sus. So I think that's 3 for open the door.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door. Slowly. Just keep your hands up, okay?
Okay.
Also, I love how he goes, "What's your name?" And she's like, "My name's Laura, whatever." And he goes, "So?" Like, you asked her name, dickhead. Like, why'd you ask her name and then just be like, "So, whatever."
Here we are again.
I thought I recognized that voice. There's a lot of actors in these games.
Why don't we take another look at what you've found?
Okay, this lady's so weird. The moon.
The moon. How poignant. Tonight of all nights, to harness your fear and anxiety and turn them into intuition. If you can do this and plan ahead, your cunning might just save your life.
Oh, we're doing good so far.
Now tell me, would you like to delve deeper into one of many possible futures?
Sure. Seymour.
Off you go then. Chop, chop. One down, remember. Isn't that terribly exciting?
You say 1 down, but technically he turned into a werewolf, so he's not technically dead, because they do turn back to human. Well, in most cases. I don't know. This game might be different,
So,
I guess. I don't know.
Why didn't you come?
Where have you been for the past 2 months?
We did come. 1 night early. That was our mistake.
Technically, you were warned, and you just didn't follow it, and you decided to go against what the police officer told you, and then you put yourself into a situation by looking into the basement when you should have just left. Because you could have just left and you would have been fine. But you didn't, so you put yourself in that predicament. When did she get covered in blood? Like, on her face and stuff like that. I don't remember that happening. Reaper, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Blake, welcome in, my friend. Blake, thank you for that heart. We do appreciate that very much. Should she call out, chat, or just stay quiet? Thank you for the popular vote as well, buddy. Should she call out or stay quiet, chat? Stay quiet. Quiet. Okay. I missed my intro. I'll try to fix it. Man.
Ma'am, this is gonna get a little messy.
The fuck?
Rachel knows all the lines. He must have had that Taco Bell, chat. Or just stop by to send those. Have a good stream. I appreciate that, Blake. I hope you have a wonderful night, man.
What have you done to Max?
Shut up.
Update anyone dead? No.
Shut up.
Nikki, thank you for the heart. May do appreciate that very much. No one's dead, but Nick did finally fully turn. Like, Nick did, so we shot Nick, and he fully turned, and then we just started chapter, what was it, 7? I think chapter 7, so now this is the story about the two counselors. You know what I mean?
This is an interrogation. I ask, you answer. Name.
Should she be angry and say eat shit, or should she be compliant and say her name? Okay, give her name.
Laura Kearney.
Who are you traveling with? And what is your relationship?
Max Brinley, he's my boyfriend.
Where were you headed last night?
To Hackett's Quarry summer camp. You already know this. What have you done with Max?
No. I ask, you answer. That's how this works.
Be compliant and say fine, or be angry saying that she's not going to say shit? 1 for compliant, 1 for angry. Okay, 2 for compliant. 3 for compliant. Oh, shit. Now, it went from 3 to 1 to 3 and 3 very quickly. We need, like, one more vote for compliant or compliant or angry. I'm just gonna agree with it. Okay, so compliant. So compliant is the winner.
Fine. What do you want to know?
Oh. Well.
Oh.
Why were we going to hack his quarry last night?
Max and I...
Thank you for the friendship necklace, Living Dead Girl. Do appreciate that.
I told you, we drove up and got there early. We figured we'd just go to camp.
Why didn't you go to the motel like I told you?
Because we were, like, way closer to the camp, and we're broke.
Mm-hmm.
Texas Gamer Mom, thank you for the heart. We do appreciate that. Should she... Brayden, thank you for the Rosa. Do appreciate that. Should she be intrigued and say, okay, sheriff, or be annoyed and say, that sheriff badge doesn't mean a lot? I had burritos today. I wish I had burritos. Burritos sound so damn good right now. Okay, well. 1 for annoyed, 2 for intrigued. No, wait, 3 for intrigued, because Rachel said up above, intrigued.
Wait, what? I'm just goofing. New boot goofing.
Britt, thank you for the super GG. That scared the shit out of me. Thank you for the super GG. Greendale says, let's go get burritos. Please, let's do. I would love to have a burrito right now. That is seriously creepy. What is creepy, Gamer Mom? It's just very funny. Oh, Brayden, people sometimes spam it, so I get it. I'll pick you up in like 10 hours. All right, cool. Bet. Gives me time to take a nap. All right, so Intrigued, I think, was the winner there. That guy is so...
Okay,
but it's
Sheriff.
Ted Raimi?
Hackett.
Wait, is his name
Wait,
Ted Raimi?
Hackett? Like, Chris Hackett?
Don't change the subject.
What the fuck is going on here, man?
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue. You just stepped in some grade A double prime, go ahead and kill yourself cosmic type shit, young lady. And your only option is to buckle the fuck up and do what I say. Do you understand?
Should she start pleading and say, please stop trying to intimidate me, or be angry and say, stop fucking around? Yep, yes sir. You used to watch the show he was in? Okay, 1 for angry, 1 for pleading. Two for pleading, 1 for angry. 3 for pleading. Okay, 3 for pleading, 2 for angry, so pleading is the winner.
Please. You just... stop trying to intimidate me and tell me what the fuck is going on.
I feel like if you just told her what happened, like, and showed her, she would, like, you know, maybe?
I feel like I'm going crazy. What?
Should she lash out or no? No, 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 okay.
Let's go. Hey, you asshole! You want to tell us what the fuck's going on?
Max!
I know you hear me! Fuck.
Should she be concerned or should she be dismissive? Which way we going, chat? Shouting's not going to help. Okay, everybody's saying concerned.
Max! Are you okay?
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of all mixed up, but more or less intact, I think. Laura?
Yeah?
Why am I naked?
What?
I mean, after we got attacked, the next thing I know, I'm waking up in a jail cell, and you're gone, and now you're back again, and I'm super naked, and there's blood and stuff everywhere. I mean, what the fuck happened?
Disappointed or suspicious, chat? I feel like we're like starting all over again because like they don't know what's going on or haven't seen the monsters and stuff. Or I guess they technically did because he got attacked, but all right. So disappointed, suspicious, suspicious. All right, so suspicious.
Yeah, so our host was very keen on getting me to confess, but I honestly couldn't tell you what I was meant to be owning up to.
Jesus. What he used to try to get you to talk? The pincher, the blade? 3-hole punch?
No, he wasn't torturing me.
Who does this guy think he is?
Well, Sheriff of North Kill, apparently.
North Kill?
Yeah. Max,
What?
did you even look at the map? Hackett's Quarry in North Kill, that's the town.
Oh.
And
He
it
really
gets
had
better.
no idea of what
I gotta look at
directions
his
were.
match and
Get dressed.
what's he giving you?
I'm not gonna be the guest of honor at Fashion Week, I'll tell you that much.
Hey, did I say you could talk to each other?
Well, they were talking to each other this entire time and you didn't say anything. Is she going to be sarcastic and say, don't need your permission, or be compliant and say, sorry, sir? I got to go to bed night. Have a good night, Wichita, Texas. I do appreciate you coming and hanging out. Thank you again for following or refollowing or whatever. Whatever happened. So I do appreciate the support. And I hope that you have a wonderful night. We'll talk to you soon, okay? Okay, everybody says to be compliant.
Sorry, sir, we'll be quiet.
We will?
We will?
Hey, what'd you do with my real girlfriend?
All right, buddy. Hands through the bars. Come on.
What'd you do with my real girlfriend?
Your turn. Let's go.
I'm not going anywhere, we can talk right here.
Come on.
Hey! Hey! Get the fuck off!
Come on. Move. Good boy. Hey, stop struggling.
Should she be worried or stern? I can't read what they said because this is a timed choice, so it's either be worried or be stern. Saturn? Okay. That Brayden was not one of the choices. Saturn is not one of the choices. But, you know. Alright, everybody is saying stern. Then autocorrect.
Max, calm down. You're only making it worse.
Laura. What the hell did you do to her?
Shut up.
Okay. Okay. Think, Laura, think. There's gotta be something in here you can use.
Card in the cell, walk to the bed, then cell door. Okay, walk to the bed, then cell door. Ah, the world. The world. Alright, let's see what this says.
While the town of North Kill lay there sleeping, the hag in the woods started weeping. As the bodies decay, the wolves hunt their prey, and the sheriff continues his creeping.
Okay.
What's this?
Ooh, a loose brick? Because she could fit through there, right? What is that face?
Not a chance. I need some sort of lever.
I don't know that face that she made while doing that. Moon, welcome in. How are you doing tonight?
That could work.
I don't think a bent spoon would work.
Yeah, this ought to do it.
I don't think that would work. I don't see how that would have worked, in my opinion. I think that was a bent spoon, right? Was that a bent spoon, or did I see incorrectly, chat? Yeah, that's a bent spoon. Also, like, what did that accomplish? Opening that brick in the wall?
Watch it, man. I bruise easily.
Not anymore, you don't.
Give me a break.
Went out for dinner and had some enchiladas for Cinco de Mayo. Nice. Very nice. That sounds good right
The second
now.
we get out of here, you're
I forgot that was Cinco de Mayo. I actually forgot that was Cinco de Mayo. Thank you for the heart, May Moon. Do appreciate that. Should she be fearful and say, we'll answer your questions, or should she be aggressive and say, what's that supposed to mean? Which way we going, chat? Rachel says fearful. Bridget says aggressive. Careful? Did you mean fearful, Living Dead Girl? My boyfriend's back soon, so I can't forget. That's fair. That's fair. So 2 for fearful, unless Living Dead Girl also meant fearful, and then 1 for aggressive. Okay, so 3 for fearful, 1 for aggressive. Anybody else, chat? We'll give it like 5 more seconds. Fearful? Okay, well, fearful wins then.
Wait, well, answer your questions.
No
You just
confusions,
can't
welcome
throw
in.
us
How are you
in
doing
with no
tonight?
goddamn explanation and expect us to be all butter and cupcakes, okay? Just work with us here.
You have nothing to bargain with.
Thank you for the heart meat and the friendship necklace. I do appreciate that. No confusions. How you doing, buddy?
Leave us in here.
Hey! Come back!
You already knew it was coming. I didn't. That's why I jumped. I'm 940 SR away from Eerie. The grind has been real. Damn, dude. That's awesome. Kush. Almost iridescent in Call of Duty. That's fucking crazy, bro. Good shit, man. Proud of you, dude. That's awesome. We got another one, chat. Another somebody coming in here, stinking up the damn place. Thank you for the Rosa confusions. Just a reminder, you are enough too. Thank you. I appreciate that, Living Dead Girl. Thank you so much for that. It does mean a lot to me. Sometimes, you know, the ones that try to tell people that they're enough also need to be reminded that they're enough too, and I appreciate that very much. So, thank you for that. Greendale, thank you for the heart. Me do appreciate that. Nello, what's going on? He's too much. Ouch. Okay. Okay. Living Dead is being sweet. I see you. I see you, confusions. Is she going to be serious and say, "Are you okay?" Or is she going to be playful and say, "How did it go?" Chat. Should be eerie tomorrow. If I get it, I'll send you a pic on DC. Please do. Please do. And now I'm done. Thank you for another friendship necklace, Moon. Thank you for the finger heart. Do appreciate that. You and confusions helped me realize I am enough to keep moving forward. Well, good. I'm glad that we were able to help you. Really, honestly, do appreciate knowing that we were able to help you, okay? Moon, thank you for the finger heart. Do appreciate that. How's everything been going your way? Good, man. I mean, there's a couple of departments that I could be doing better in, but otherwise doing okay, Kush. So I do appreciate you checking in, man. All right, we got 2 people for serious. Anybody else, chat? We got any more? 3 people for serious. 4 people for serious. 1 5. Okay, so serious just wins.
Are you okay?
It's just a foot. It'll heal.
I meant the interrogation.
Oh. Yeah.
No, I know that they did, Rex, but there was like 5 for serious and 2 for playful. So serious just won by majority.
He just asked a lot of questions.
Busy with the new job.
A lot of weirdly specific questions about us and
well, I'm glad that you're doing well, Kush.
And
glad that you're doing well,
how
man.
I was feeling this morning, and I don't know. Nothing I said made him seem any less annoyed.
He asked how you were feeling?
Yeah. Why, he didn't ask you?
No.
Huh. Rude.
Okay. So I just hop in and see the gorgeous beard. Much love, brother. Have a blessed dream. You have a wonderful night, brother. It's good to see you, man. Thank you for popping in and hanging out for a little bit, man. I do appreciate that very much, dude.
Badge?
You mean it's not really Detective Dick Whippet?
It's Hackett.
Dick Whippet?
Sheriff Hackett. You think he's related to Chris Hackett?
Oh my god, like the Chris Hackett?
Yeah.
Who's the Chris Hackett?
As in camp leader Mr. Hackett of Hackett's Quarry, remember?
I know how I rate around here. No worries. You stop it, Greendale.
Last night
Y'all
feels
need to
like
stop
a lifetime
it.
ago. The fuck does that mean, though? You know? Where we set up?
No. He told you to go somewhere else.
Maybe it's some kind of crazy camp counselor kidnapping ring.
That's...
Yeah.
I mean... What?
Yeah. What? That would totally be my response. Be like, yeah, what? Okay, suspicious and say some kind of setup, or reflective and say he's not acting like a kidnapper. Do you feel like he's acting like a kidnapper? Okay, so 1 for sus, 1 for reflective. 2 for sus, 2 for reflective. Oh, 4 for reflective, 3 for sus. So 5 for reflective, 3 for sus. Okay, so we'll go reflective.
Well, I guess Sheriff Hackett's not exactly acting like a typical kidnapper, but he's not acting like a typical cop either.
Well, how do you know how kidnappers act?
I'm just trying to get us out of here, and I can't get us out of here until I have some clue of why the fuck we're in here.
You don't necessarily
What
need
if
to
we
know
can't make
why
sense of it?
you're somewhere to be out of somewhere.
Well,
That
you
doesn't make
have to.
sense.
Sometimes things just don't make sense. What then? We're just stuck in a backwater jail cell for the rest of our lives?
Should she be encouraging and say this isn't forever, or should she be frustrated and say lighten up? That was a fair question. 1 for encouraging. 2. 3 for encouraging. 2 for frustrated. 4 for encouraging. I think 7 or 6 for encouraging.
This isn't forever, Max. You can't just hold us here forever.
You didn't seem too convinced of that.
You gotta stay positive. You can't think like that.
Why not? Might as well just accept it, right?
No, fuck that. Think about the rest of the summer, Max. And school? I mean, I've been dreaming about becoming a vet since I was 5 years old. I'm not gonna let this fleabag fuckface stop me. We're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna study to be a vet, and you're gonna,
What? I'm gonna what?
Oh, because she saw. Okay,
I
if
saw
you,
the letter, Max.
yeah, I wasn't talking about the letter.
What are you talking about?
The rejection letter for college. I found it in your bag.
You were poking around in my stuff?
I can't believe you didn't tell me.
I was embarrassed.
It's fair.
Your grades were good, and you wrote a great essay?
Yeah, apparently not good enough.
Fuck! You've been making plans, Max. What the fuck?
I don't know. What do you
It's
want me
not-
to say?
That's not his fault. That I feel like she's being a little bit of an asshole to him. Like, he had good grades, he wrote a paper, and they denied him. She's like, what the fuck? We made plans, bro! Okay, what the fuck is he supposed to do about that? No, it's sticking out of the side of a... Yeah, I mean, she didn't find it on purpose. It's not like she was like, she went looking for it, but... I think she's meaning he was making plans after he knew... No, I don't think that's what... I mean, maybe, Chelsea, but I don't think that's what it is. I think she's upset because they were making plans to go to the same school and be together, and he didn't tell her, so she's like, what the fuck? We were making plans, so, like, why were we making plans if you knew that you got denied, kind of thing. Britt, thank you for the heart. We do appreciate that. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. So is she going to be empathetic and say, I'm sorry, Max, or be sarcastic and be like, oh, maybe sorry I lied to you? So would you guys be mad that he kind of lied about this because he was embarrassed? Or would you be empathetic and be like, look, I'm sorry. I'm okay, still alive. How are you? I'm okay. I'm doing all right. Could be better in some places, but doing all right otherwise, Britt. I do appreciate you asking. Thank you. And I'm glad that you're doing okay. All right, everybody says empathetic. Oh no, frozen. Try leaving and coming back. Am I frozen for anybody else? I don't want to make the choice yet until I know that we're good. Thanks, I'm trying. That's all that you need to do is try. Keep pushing forward every single day. Even if it's just a little bit. Just trying is enough. You know what I mean? No frozen? Like, I'm frozen for you, Moon? Am I frozen for anybody else? Or are you saying no, not frozen? No, not frozen. No, you're not frozen. Sorry. Okay, gotcha. So everybody said empathetic.
I'm sorry, Max. This really sucks.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not the worst thing to happen this summer.
No, this is.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have kept it from you.
You know you can talk to me about anything, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Okay, let's just focus on getting out of here for now.
Great. Sign me up.
We need to go over it from the beginning.
Like from when we left home?
Moon, thank you for
Like
the
from
popular
when we
vote.
ran
Do
into the
appreciate
car.
that very
So
much.
after we ran into that... Whatever we ran into?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's when shit started getting weird.
Do you think it was a good idea to have lied to him?
About hitting a pothole?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he probably knew we were lying. He was acting really strange.
What if he's not even a real cop?
Well, he's gotta be dirty, but... I mean, I think he's a real cop. We're in a police station.
I mean, yeah, but there's like... nobody else around.
You don't know that you're in a police station. You were kind of knocked
that
out
is
when you were
concerning.
brought in here.
Especially the whole
So,
Hackett thing. Let's just go with the idea that they're both in on it.
Okay.
So we're supposed to meet Chris Hackett at the camp, and instead, there's nobody there, and we get attacked by... something, and then the cop shows up.
That part's all fuzzy for me. Like, I remember the steps and a smell like wet fur and a dog collar with the name Ian on it.
Ian?
Ian.
I don't think it was a dog that attacked us. Whatever it was big. Like, person-sized big.
Yeah, it really did a number on you. Like, I'm surprised you're not more messed up. Like I vividly remember the thing's teeth ripping into you.
What is messed up about that is... Laura, I don't have a scratch on me.
What?
Hey, okay, so weird question. Do you remember... before we got lost?
You got lost?
Well, yeah, but before that, I was all like... Well...
you technically haven't missed a lot, Abby. This is okay. So, were you here in the beginning of the game, Abby? When these two were these two are the ones that started the game. Were you here in the beginning for that? If you weren't here for that, I'll give you a quick rundown just to give you some context. I missed the stream yesterday. Okay, so you did miss a little bit yesterday. Don't forget, Abby, it is uploaded onto YouTube, so you can go to my YouTube to catch up on what you missed yesterday. But now we ran into the girl that, like, you know, the girl and the guy went missing in the beginning of the movie because they got attacked by the monster. We ran into her, and now this went into like a flashback to kind of explain and show what happened to her and her boyfriend Max. So this is like kind of going back into the past now to the beginning of the game where these two, like what happened to these two. I can go for some Indian food. I'm not super big on Indian food, like, because they usually use like a lot of curry and stuff like that. I'm really not big on like curry and stuff like that. Sometimes I can enjoy it. There are certain dishes that I can enjoy, but I'm not huge on Indian food.
Look at the moon. It's so big, so cool to see a full moon in the middle of the woods, and you were all like, yeah, no shit, Max, it happens once a month.
Yeah, so?
Right, so, you know, full moon.
Yeah.
What if,
Okay. No. Stop.
I'm just saying, you know, maybe there's a slight chance it was a werewolf.
I've been craving queso since. Ooh. Do you have, Rex, this goes for you, because I think you might like this. Do you have a Jersey Mike's near you? But I love a lot of Asian food. I love Asian food. Chinese food, sushi, like, I love Asian food. Do you have a Jersey Mike's near you, Rex? Because there's something that, because you just mentioned queso, literally 2 minutes. Okay, so go to Jersey Mike's. If they have it, because I know not everyone has it, buy a jar of the cherry pepper relish. I put that shit on fucking everything. But here's what I want you to do. Go to the store. Go to the store and buy, you know, the Tostino's jar of like salsa con queso dip. Do you know what I'm talking about? I wanted to do Mexican food, it's so bad. Queso's good, but I had a lot of guacamole tonight. It was good. Yes. Take that jar. I literally have this in my refrigerator right now. Take a jar of that, put it into a bowl, and then pour to your heart's content the cherry pepper relish inside of the dip, mix it up, and eat it. It's delicious. Either you can do it like that, or you can take that and literally put that on top of like chicken on a sandwich or something like that as like a spread. It's so damn good. Like right now the one I have is a little bit different because I wanted to try something different. I didn't buy the salsa con queso. I bought the smooth, I think it's like called like smooth cheddar dip or something like that, where it's just like a cheese dip, no salsa in it. So it altered the flavor a little bit, but it's still good. But that salsa con queso with the cherry pepper relish, mix that in again to your heart's content, and just mix that up and use that as a dip. Or it's like, oh, it's so good, so good. You said something about queso and it made me instantly think about that because of the salsa con queso. Sorry, chat. ADHD.
Are you out of your
goddamn mind?
What the hell?
Seriously? What the fuck?
You literally just saw your friend's skin explode off of his body. He jumped through a window and you heard a wolf howling. Okay, so chat, let me ask you. If you were in a situation and you had that happen, right? Your friend's skin just he got attacked by something. His wounds fully heal. He starts getting aggressive, hates water, transforms, skin explodes, he runs out, and you hear a wolf howl. Would you be this surprised to hear about something like werewolves? In a real life scenario, like would you be like, werewolves? That shit's not real. That's like, whatever. Or would you just be like, shit, that makes sense? Because I feel like, given all of that, I would be like, yeah, that shit makes sense. That shit makes sense. I'm coming to visit. For what? Oh, for the Mexican food? Yeah. I don't think I would be, like, he was like, werewolves? What the fuck? Like, I don't think I would be surprised or shocked in the fucking slightest.
What's so funny?
I said literally the exact same thing.
Okay. Do you got anything better?
So I wouldn't be thinking
zombies,
anything. That's fair.
Aliens, time-hopping Draculas.
Should she be aggressive and say, Ryan, shut the fuck up? Or be calm and say, do you want answers? Which way we go in chat? Calm or aggressive? So 2 for calm. I don't know if TT sent this, but sounds like Gremlins with the no water thing. Well, it depends. In some stories, werewolves hate water as well. All right, everybody's saying to be calm. Time hopping Draculas sound awesome. Why don't you write a game and make a game about time hopping? Hey, let's make a game about time hopping Draculas. Time hopping Draculas. I just joined again. Well, welcome back.
Ryan, right?
Yeah.
You want answers? I've got answers. Interrupt me again. You're on your own.
Whatever.
Right.
Would it really be
Sit
so
your ass
crazy?
down.
With all the shit that we've been seeing with Nick? With the thing on the roof?
With Nick?
Okay,
I don't like how he
really
said that.
Start to explain a lot of stuff.
Dylan.
I'm just trying to keep an open mind, okay? This is like your ghost stories. How is this so different from your ghost stories?
Those are just.
You just heard
campfire
yourself the
stories.
narrator
Like, there has
role
to
of
be a
my time
rational
hopping
explanation
Dracula
for everything, for all of this.
Bet. What about? Do I get paid?
Okay, you were not talking so rational when you separated my hand from the rest of my body.
You told me to.
And if it's bite with which you're faced, cleave limb from torso with great haste.
What?
You did the right thing.
See? She's got a whole poem about it.
He's got a whole poem about it. He smokes so much weed. I would not be surprised.
There's more to all this than you think. Just let me finish, and you can decide for yourself if you believe me or not. I don't care. But I think you should hear all of it.
Yeah, Ryan, shut up. Michael West, welcome to Live. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well.
The next few weeks were long. The cop kept us fed and let us take showers, but aside from that, we barely saw him. Max and I, we talked a lot. As much
like
as we
Ryan,
could about what happened that night.
He's just know-it-all.
It was like trading conspiracy theories. We talked about the cop, the camp, the accident, the woods, the thing in the basement, what happened to Max. We just kept going over it all again and again, and nothing was making sense. All we knew is that we needed to get out of there. I can't take this anymore.
It's not that bad. They're probably in the same crap at camp.
No, I can't take being in here anymore.
Oh. Yeah, well, that part's pretty tough.
We've got to do something. We've got to get out of here. We need a plan.
We keep saying that, but it's been weeks, so, let me know if you have one.
That's really not very helpful, Max.
You are forgetting something.
What?
Just the itsy-bitsy tiny detail that I may or may not be a fucking werewolf, Laura.
Keep it down.
So what? What can we do, really? We run off into the sunset only to be stopped when I turn into a nasty-ass monster and kill you and eat you, and then I run off alone into the sunset with little bits of you stuck in my teeth?
Okay, stop. Just one problem at a time. All right, we don't even know if that's what's really going on, and we won't until we get the hell out of here.
Okay. Well, it seems to me that we only have two real options. We can play nice and try to get this guy on our side.
What, so he'll let us go?
Or we try to catch him off guard and make our escape.
Reckless chat, we've got to escape, or curious and say, what if we get on his good side? Milo just tried to steal my Ritz crackers. That's funny. Alright, everybody says curious. He's only ever stolen my ranch. He stole your ranch? What a jerk.
Okay, so let's say we get on his good side. What then? Brunch and mimosas every Sunday till he sees the error of his ways?
Yeah, I was being rhetorical. The dude doesn't have a good side to get on. I mean, he don't even talk to us half the time.
I don't know, I think we could crack him.
Laura, I think he's just biding his time until he can figure out a way to get rid of us. Permanently.
I feel like he probably knows more about you being a werewolf than you know about you being a werewolf, so I would probably actually try to work with him. Yeah, he didn't touch the wings, just the ranch caught him licking it. That's funny. Should she be resigned and say escape is the only way, or try to be optimistic and say I think we should try? Optimistic, optimistic, optimistic. Optimistic, okay.
I think we should try. I mean, if he was gonna kill us, we'd be dead by now.
So what's he waiting for?
Look, if this doesn't work, we try to escape. Deal?
Yeah. Deal. So, alright, how are we supposed to get this guy to like us if he won't even talk to us?
I don't know. I mean, he's gotta have a weak spot, like something we can use. It's not like we don't have time to figure it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Use a bat? Let's try to get him on our side. Crack.
Hey! T-Money! Can I call you T-Money?
No.
Why? You can call me Officer Hackett.
Hackett? Like as in Hackett's Quarry?
What's it to you?
Just interested is all. Feel like we hardly know you.
Well, let's keep it that way, okay?
Oh, come on, T-Money, lighten up, man. No reason we can't be buds, right?
I'm still calling
I
him
can
T-Money.
think of 7.
Should she be understanding and say we've been awful, or be skeptical and say, really? Really? Which way, chat? Everyone says understanding. We've been awful. Nikki's the only one that says really. Sorry, Nikki. You're the odd one out on this one. My apologies. I feel like Nikki's like trying to tell me something. It's like, I'm gonna click this and I'm gonna get a message be like, you fucked up.
You're right. We've been just awful, and we really want to make it up to you.
Oh. I see what you're doing. Well, it's not gonna work. You think we're just gonna be besties, and I'm gonna let you walk right out of here. Not gonna happen.
Asshole!
Max! We know what's going on! We know Max is a werewolf!
No, ma'am, you don't know
Full
half of
moon's
it.
in a few days, right? What then?
No, man.
Dun, dun.
You don't know the half of it.
So why not just fill them in on it? They're already in the fucking shit. Why not fill them in on it?
Take your fucking clothes off! Fuck off! Get back!
Max, what's going on? Get the fuck away from him!
That wasn't very T-Money of him.
Come here.
Get off of me!
Shut up.
Yeah, that.
Have a seat.
Ah!
Quit squirming. Said you want to be a vet, right? Call us an internship.
Let me go!
I feel like this part was
You're
kind
not
of
gonna
fucked
believe
up
it
of him.
until you see it for yourself.
I feel like this part was kind of fucked up of him because,
Ask next time then, dude. Jeez.
like, he didn't have to
Don't get
keep her.
too close.
He put her kind of close to the cage. You know what I mean?
What's your position? Over.
Mm-hmm. Just wrapping things up here.
Should she call for help or no? Well, no. Rex will yell at me. I shouldn't influence anything. Should she yell for help or stay quiet? No, help. So we have 4 no's, 1 help. So now I will give my opinion. Is that I feel, Luna, thank you for the heart. Me do appreciate that very much. Hopefully you're doing okay. How are you doing tonight? I feel that if you think that he has other people that's in on this, the people on the radio are not going to do anything for you. So why would you yell? It's not going to do anything.
Down to 20. Over.
What's gonna happen?
Well, I'll tell you.
Thank you for the 9 popular votes. Luna, do appreciate that.
But don't worry. I'll be back.
The way he acted, said he wasn't
really
with
gonna
them?
leave me here?
You'll be fine. Just don't get too close.
I think you could have just let her... Look how close she was to the cage. Like, look how close she was. Why not just hold her in place, let her see it, and then put her back in her cell? That's what I would have done. Should she try to be clinical and say, tell me what you're feeling, or try to be compassionate and say, I am here? He could have cuffed her to the cage behind her, too. Yeah, so she can, like, kind of, like, see it from a distance and then, like, back in or whatever. Okay, we have 2 for clinical and 2 for compassionate. Greendale, this is your time. This is your time. If you want your choice to be, this is your time to shine. Oh, Abby took it. We got 3 for compassionate, 3 for clinical. No, wait, 3 for compassionate. Yeah, 3 for clinical now. So now we need another tiebreaker, chat. Can we get one more vote from anybody? Can we get one more vote? Moon, are you still here? Can you make it? Can you be the tiebreaker, Moon? Clinical or compassionate? Okay, Kimmy says compassionate, so we are gonna go with compassionate. I thought my clinical went. Oh, your clinical did go through. You're right. Never mind. So Kimmy is the tiebreaker. Compassionate. Sorry, I got my mom to bed. Oh, no worries. No worries, Kimmy.
Don't worry, Max. I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Are you alright?
I don't know. I just don't feel so good.
You got too tipsy, unfortunately. Well, I'm sorry that,
What do you need? What can I do to help?
I was just hot. Are you hot?
No.
I'm kind of stuck next to this big-ass pipe, so I'm not exactly cool.
Just stay back, okay? You shouldn't be this close.
There's not a lot I can do about that right now. Max? Max? Tell me what's going on.
She glitter bomb. I feel like Max Changer was a lot nicer than the other guy, though. Other guy was acting like Donkey's butt. What's she, glitter bomb?
So much for depth perception.
How did she get loose? When he swiped out at her, he like caught the pipe and then hit her in the face, so he broke the pipe.
Let's see what that bastard cop's hiding.
Should we go look in at him, chat? I don't want to get closer. I don't want to get closer. I feel like he's going to pop out at us. Nope, don't want to? Okay, we won't. She's being way too calm. Well, could be shock. It could be, she could be in like a form of shock. Maybe? I don't know. Walk between the 4 tables. There's another card. Wait, the 4 tables over there? Alright, hold on. Let me look. I'm gonna look in the bathroom. Just, obviously, just trying to be thorough. Yeah, probably shock. I mean, maybe, because, I mean, she is also kind of coherent. Sometimes when people are in shock, I feel like you might not be coherent. Or, like, survival mode. Yeah, I feel like maybe It could be that like either she's in shock or is in like, well, this situation now sucks, and she's like trying to like process it. I doubt any of the doors are gonna open.
What's he hiding?
A lot, clearly, because there's fucking werewolves. So, I mean, you know, just saying. Okay, I'm assuming we're gonna have to go upstairs. Oh wait, there's a little area over here. Sorry for venting, but I had to deal with bees. My mom. No, you're fine. You're fine. You know that you're okay with talking to us here, Kimmy. You know that. You're not new here. You know this.
What are you hiding, Travis?
Okay, that was a cease and desist letter to Bizarre Yet Bonafide, which is that podcast that Ryan listens to. Wish you would. I get that. I dealt with that growing up too. The Quarry, what's it about? Give me 1 second, Heather. I did deal a lot with that as well, Kimmy, growing up, so I definitely understand where you're coming from. You know what I mean? And on the porch the other day, yeah, I mean, I definitely know how tough that can be. So, Heather, this game, have you ever seen the game Until Dawn? I don't know if you're familiar with the game Until Dawn. If you're familiar with that game, it's a game. These games are almost kind of like a movie. So you get to make all the choices throughout the game, like what they're going to say, how they're going to react. There's quick time events that you have to succeed at, or the characters can die. So you have to go through the entire game trying to save as many people as you can. Basically, there's usually like 6 or 7 people, and you like have choices that you have to make throughout the game to try to save everybody or kill them. So far, what we have deduced from our time in this game is it's about werewolves, and they're trying to survive and like get out of camp. But the part that we're in right now, so when the game started, there was 2 counselors who showed up a day early to summer camp. They got attacked, and now they were like being held against their will. And so we're like halfway through the game, we ran into her, and now they're going over the like her story and like what happened to her and her boyfriend to kind of like connect the stories together. But so far from what we've figured out and what they have talked about is this is a game about werewolves. So if you like werewolves and stuff, please stick around and enjoy. I don't think there's anything else. Is it on console? I believe so. Rachel, if you're here, you would probably know. Is this game and Until Dawn, because if you like this style of game, then you would like Until Dawn, are they on console? I believe they are, Heather. I could be wrong, but I believe they are. The Quarry is on console. Okay, yes, both are. There you go.
Hello?
What? That was the hag?
Not so much a hint as a slap in the face.
My birthday. The only werewolves I have watched in a while usually ask the question, where have you been? Loca? Is this like a reference to like Twilight or something? That's the only thing I can think of with werewolves.
And
Rex is
Radcliffe
correct. It
and
was
Edward
her.
Benson.
She said they took everything from
Under
me.
you they are.
Yes, Twilight. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I is smart sometimes. But isn't the hag like a story? No, hold on. And correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't the hag of Hatchet's Quarry the lady, the Harem Scarum lady? Is it Harem? I never know how to say it right. Harem Scarum or Harem Scarum? I think it's Harem Scarum. Yeah, that's the tarot card lady. That's the hag of Hatchet's Quarry, whatever, right? I mean, that's the only thing I can think of because they talked about. So the reason why I put her in that place is because there was like the articles or whatever about how the circus got burnt down or whatever, and like I feel like in this whole story, the only place that she would fit in, being like a tarot card reader, would be at the circus. Remember, there was a whole thing where it showed like the circus was like destroyed and stuff. So like that's why I would say like, oh, she's the hag because it's like she was a part of the circus and the circus got destroyed and whatever. So that's why I think that light bulbs are being turned on. Oh, I've figured that kind of a long time ago, Chelsea. I figured that kind of a long time ago.
Locked. Figures.
Moon, thank you for the 5 popular votes. Do appreciate that very much.
Better keep snooping, or I could go back to my cell and wait, I guess.
Should we go upstairs, chat? Do you want to keep snooping, or should we just continue the story? Because we already got the card, so I don't think there's going to be too much more that we can find. Yes, keep snooping. Yes, up. Okay. Find the birthday. See if we can. Snoop. The fuck? It sounded like a fucking giraffe or something. It didn't sound like a werewolf. There's a birthday.
Mama's boy. 56. That means he was born in 1965.
Okay, but what about the month and day? Because if your birthday is literally just the year of your birthday, or if your password is just the year of your birthday, that's a pretty bad password. I mean, having your password as a birthday period is a dumb idea, but having it as only the year of your birthday, that's even worse. You know, I don't know why this reminds me very much so of Resident Evil when you're going through like the police station, and I feel like a zombie or some shit's about to pop out at me.
This must be what he used to knock me out. I can hide this in my cell.
I feel called out.
I need to lie down.
I don't know. Listen. Okay, let me ask you guys again. This is like just I want your opinion. If he was like, here, you're not going to believe what's happening until you see it, right? And he puts you in front of the cell, and you see your boyfriend turn into a straight-up fucking werewolf, would you still try to escape at this point? Or be like, alright, I want to fucking learn more, dude. She's like, I'm going to take this thing, I'm going to knock him out, and I'm going to fucking get Max out of here. I would not get Max out of here. This is me personally. I would not get him out, because I don't have a way to fucking deal with him. And I would want to learn and be like, all right, cool. Look, I'm in. Just what can I do to like help you guys and learn about this? This is my fate, is what I'd be like. Yeah, like, I would stay here. I wouldn't try to knock him out. I wouldn't try to fight him. I wouldn't try to, like, whatever. Just show him, like, okay, I believe you now. Like, this is fucked up. What do we do? But she's like, I'm gonna fucking take this thing and I'm gonna hide it in my cell and I'm gonna use it on him. Well, technically it's not my B-day, but it is someone close to me's B-day. Well, I would try to leave. See, I wouldn't. Calendar next to the window. Wait. Which window? In here? Calendar next to the window? Calendar... Oh, over there.
July 7th.
It just says birthday drinks. It just says birthday drinks. That doesn't necessarily mean that's his birthday. It could just be when they're planning to you know. I feel like it depends. Like, at her age, I feel like I would run. I don't know. I feel like at this point, she got attacked. Her boyfriend is here, and she really seems to care about him and love him. So why not be like, okay, let me learn about this. Let me see if there's something we can do to help him. You know what I mean? Where was the office? It was up the stairs, right? I don't know what that sound is. I think it's a bird, but it sounds really weird. Yeah, I'd leave him, but stay to learn. Why would you leave him? What if you could cure him? What if there's a cure? Jesus, I would leave him. Like, what if there's a cure? You wouldn't, like, try to help find a cure? That's besides the point. She's just like, nah, we can't have no fucking Twilight shit happening in here.
Fuck yeah.
You heard this shit? We gotta shut it down. Can you handle it for me?
Weren't hikers at all, but ghost hunters who went in search of
He needs your
answers
werewolves
and
to ask the
fell
right
victim to the mercy
questions.
of the hag of Hackett's Quarry, never to be seen again.
Like us. Except for the fell victim to the mercy of the blah 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 part.
We're more like, ghost investigators?
Spectre sleuths?
Sure.
So, what happened next?
Well, according to reports from the local paper, the North Kill Gazette, some hay bales caught fire during the opening night, and that spread pretty quickly. Before they knew it, the whole place was up in smoke, including the show's leading lady and her alleged baby.
King of Undead Bananas, welcome in. Love that name. That's awesome. You're telling me you learned werewolves are real and you don't want to be a hunter? Here's the thing. If your thought is, I want to stay here and learn about it because because we want to be hunters, this, again, I don't know. Alex Rising, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I don't know, but I don't think that, like, those guys that are out in the woods, right? Like the farmer guys were, like, you know, Banjo Boy and stuff. I don't think that they're hunting the wolves. I don't think that they're hunting the wolves, Rex. Because, remember, she killed one of the wolves. And it changed back into a human. Do you remember the one that was strung up upside down? And then it fell down onto the floor, and they were dragging it by its foot? It didn't turn into a human. They didn't kill that wolf. They sedated that wolf. What's going on, Alex? How are you doing? Oh, you said you're good? Good, man. Glad that you're doing well. It's good to see you, brother. It's we haven't chatted in a while. Hopefully you've been well. But it's good to see you, man. But do you understand what I'm saying, Rex? She killed the one wolf, and it was the daughter of Chris Hatchett or whatever. And it changed into a human. trapping is still hunting. I mean, yeah, I suppose it can be, yeah. But I don't think that they're killing them. I think that there's something more behind why they would be hunting them, if you will. Yeah, you need to go to bed. What the fuck? Theme park? What do you mean theme park? What do you mean theme park?
I've exhausted this and myself. I need to sleep.
I feel like you should have closed the computer and locked it. A werewolf theme park? They're trapping them to make a werewolf theme park? Is that what you really think? There's no way that you think that they're making a werewolf zoo. Okay, hold on, chat. Now, because remember, she found the syringe, right? And there's that brick on the bottom, right down here. There's like that loose brick. Should she hide the syringe to potentially knock out the cop later, or should she just keep it on her? Could be the water park. Wow. Keep it on her. Hide it. Keep on. Hide. Okay, we have 2 for hide and 2 for keep it on her. We need 1 more vote. How to make grilled cheese for girlfriend. I'm back. Well, welcome back. Okay, so hide. Wait, why is it not giving me the option to... Oh, I guess I can't? Wait, what? Why is this not... Oh, thank you, Brayden. I need someone to make me grilled cheese. Okay, it's hidden. And now I guess we just go to bed. Go to sleep, or should she continue looking? Continue looking means I'll stand back up and walk back around. I think we're done here, right? I think we're done here. I hate the sounds worse when it's in slow-mo. I don't like the sounds more when it's in slow-mo. Thank you, game.
You want to tell me what happened?
I could ask you the same thing.
Why didn't you run?
That's what my tummy sounds like when I'm hungry. That's funny. Honest and say that she won't leave Max, or be determined and say we've got unfinished business. Rex already said that she would leave him, and she would be determined and say, yeah, we got unfinished business. Food sounds good right now. It does. I'm actually kind of hungry myself. I don't even remember what the hell I had for dinner. What did I have? Oh, we had pasta. We had pasta for dinner. Okay, so determined. Everybody's saying determined right now. Rex only said honest to go against what I just said.
We've got unfinished business.
Like what?
Like how you're gonna tell me exactly just what the fuck is really going on here.
Why would I do that?
Why is he bloody? Because they put the blood on themselves to not be, like, tracked by the wolves, remember?
Because I have to help Max. Maybe I can help you too.
Turn around, hands against the wall.
Seriously?
I am too tired to argue.
But...
Me too.
Nah, it's Max's blood? I don't think so. Why would it be Max's blood? Ah, see, if we would have kept the syringe on us, he probably would have found it. I'll brew some coffee. Well, we're only going to be live for like 30 more minutes or so, Rachel.
Coffee.
What happened to her eye? What did I miss? A lot, Brayden. Her boyfriend turned into a werewolf, and he slashed her in the face.
What's this?
An education. Watch. Nice job cleaning up. The eye. I mean.
It's harder than they make out in the textbooks. Especially when nobody's helping you.
You're the doctor.
Animal doctor. And no, I'm not. And I probably never will be. Stuck in here forever.
You know, just because you know doesn't mean you know.
You know?
You know?
What?
I'm not. This isn't what it seems to be.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
You and Max are in just as much trouble as I am. My family? We didn't mean to hurt anybody. We're just trying to survive like everybody else. Do you understand?
Not really.
We're gonna end this thing once and for all.
We?
Yeah.
Should she be curious and say, how is your family involved? Or is she going to be confident and say, let's end it? Curious, curious. J-Rock, welcome in, buddy. Alright, so 3 people say curious. 4 people, okay.
So, how is your family involved?
My family is down at the bottom of a well.
What?
Family is the most important thing in the world. But if your whole family, you know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope, how can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. If you pull on that rope and you're just going to fall right down at the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
Right, so you're the one at the top of the well with a rope, and...
Yes. I thought that was obvious.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I got it.
Just forget it. Let's see how smart you really are.
He needs a green hat.
What is this?
Information.
Well, what does it mean?
Read it.
Almost said YOLO, then no
When
YOLO,
full
no
the
YOLO.
moon above shines first, the beast internal shall outward burst. One by one leads lambs to slaughter. It stalks your breath, but shuns clear water. And should you yourself be cursed, armed with silver and the first, when moon is full before its wane, rend the beast that cursed you slain. No longer shall you face your blight, or fear the dread of full moon's light.
Yeah. Keep reading.
I'm not taking the gun. I don't care what you guys say. I'm not taking his gun.
And if it's a bite with which you're faced, cleave limb from torso with great haste. Perchance you'll save your cursed soul before infection takes its toll.
Starting to get the picture.
It's...
Okay, I don't know how much of you guys were listening to that, but my understanding, the way that you can save yourself or somebody else who's infected is by killing the werewolf that infected you. No, I don't think she's infected, because she just got scratched. In order to get infected, I believe you have to be bitten, so she just got scratched. I think. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It's like the movie Cursed. But I don't know if it's the first wolf, like, end the curse, or if it's kill the wolf that bit you. You know what I mean, Rex? Oh, did it say the first? Okay. You have to be bitten, yes, but it goes back further, lineage as well. Okay.
It's not a lot to go on. And frankly, it's shit. Why did they have to make it rhyme?
I don't know. But it's all we have to go on.
Kill the werewolf that bit you and you'll be cured. It has to be silver, has to be full moon.
See, it's
Seems pretty
it's
straightforward
the
to
one
me.
that bit you.
If you can kill the werewolf, and that's a big if.
I just want to cure Max.
It's not as straightforward as you think.
So, should she be confused and say, why didn't you kill it? Or be concerned and say, am I infected? Concerned? So, one for concerned, one for confused. I would say both, but the first, so confused. Okay, Rachel, they both start with C-O-N. They both start with C-O-N. Confused, confused, confused. Confused. Concerned. Yeah, they both start with C-O-N, so I need a little bit... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. This is, only one person said concerned, everybody else said confused, so it's 4-1 at the moment. Left side? Okay.
If you knew all this, why didn't you just kill it in the storm shelter when you had the chance?
It's not so... I was... When I...
Straightforward?
No,
Yeah,
it's
so
not... They're not so easy to hit. I was trying to protect you, too.
Cynical and say, I don't believe you, or be encouraging and say, what's the plan? Okay, I'm not going to influence. I'll let you guys pick first. Cynical and say, I don't believe you that you were trying to protect us, or be encouraging and say, so what's the plan? Damn, y'all want to be cynical? Cynical, 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 cynical. Rachel's the only one who says encouraging. But safe to be, what's the plan? He knows the wolf. Yeah, well, I think that's where I feel like right now she's kind of being stupid because, like, he has already said, my family is in as much trouble as you. Meaning, his family are the werewolves. Or at least the ones that are here are werewolves. So, at this point, if it were me, I'm going to go with, obviously, with what you guys said. I'll say cynical. I was going to pick encouraging, because at this point, I feel like she should already be kind of picking up on, okay, his family is the wolves. That's why he's saying they're hanging from the well, he has the rope. Like, he's not a werewolf, but his family is.
You're not telling us everything.
I'm telling you everything you need to know.
I don't believe you.
Well, what if killing ain't an option? What if you had to use science?
Use science. Just like that. Oh, genius. Wait, I'll set an 80s montage going.
I'm serious.
Should she be suspicious and say you're protecting someone, or be accusatory and say you're desperate? Suspicious, suspicious. Expect me to help, tell me everything, but suspicious. Yeah. No, I do agree. If he's like saying, we're gonna end this, like, yeah, you should probably tell her everything instead of being like, I'll tell you what you need to know. No, you should tell her everything. Alright, 3 people have said suspicious.
Why is killing not an option? I think you're protecting someone.
Look, take some time to think about all this. I'll be back in the morning. Seen enough?
No, 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 don't walk away.
I don't think I'd believe a word he just said if I hadn't seen that.
It was the video of him transforming. So, should she be resigned and say, I believe him? Or be apprehensive and say, I'm not sure? At this point, how could you just not be fucking sure of what's happening? This option doesn't make any sense. I think I'm starting to fall asleep. I think I might head out now. Have an awesome rest of your life. Thank you for being so nice and caring in your lives. Watching your lives are fun and welcoming. Of course, Moon, always. That's the kind of community that I'm trying to build. So I'm glad that you enjoy it here, and I'm glad that you have a good time. And I hope that you get some rest, and we'll talk to you soon, okay? Yeah. But I think this option doesn't really make sense. At this point, she has seen him transform. She was attacked by her boyfriend. He's talking about there being other wolves. And it's like, how could you be like, I'm not so sure that this is real? You know what I mean? It doesn't really make sense.
I believe him.
You can't tell me you really trust that guy now.
I didn't say that. I said I believe him about the werewolf stuff, not the science bit. I don't know what he wants.
He's a dirty lying kidnapping cop, Laura. We should be careful of anything that fucker says.
Max is dubious, it says on the screen.
Well, fuck him. He's had his chance to fix this. We're getting out of here and we're gonna fix it on our own.
I don't think that's smart.
Laura?
Yeah?
I don't think that's smart.
I saw what happened. What I did to your eye.
Yeah.
Is it bad?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm so sorry.
Should she be empathetic and say that wasn't you, or should she be resigned and say it's not like you're in control? It's not his. They're both kind of saying that it's not his fault. So you're saying resigned? The cop put her too close? Yeah, well, no, for sure, but the fact that he still even lashed out at her. So should she say that wasn't you, or should she say it's not like you're in control? Because right now we have one for empathetic and one for resigned. No, actually, we have 2 for empathetic and 2 for resigned. Brayden, pick one. Or Nikki Bell, if you're still here, pick one. Or Greendale, if you're still here, pick one. All right, empathetic. We have 3 for empathetic and 2 for resigned.
It wasn't you. I know it wasn't you.
I know. But it was.
We're gonna fix you, Max. Promise. I promise.
I said, let me in there. Chris, I know they're in there. Who? The counselor that didn't show up. How'd you find out? Bobby told me. Said you scrapped an abandoned car. A while back, I worked out the rest.
Shit.
Why?
Why'd you think, Chris?
Jesus, Travis. You're still here? That's fucked up.
Fucking bit one of them, Chris. What was I supposed to do?
What was that?
You shot me.
I'm telling Mom.
Thank your lucky stars it wasn't silver.
I'm telling you, shot me. I'm telling Mom.
Maybe if you'd done your job, they wouldn't have been at the camp that night. You ever think of that?
I'd have done my job, you'd all be in prison. You ever think of that?
That was all Bobby and Caleb.
Or
And
those
you know it.
hikers and that fucking journalist?
Damn it, Travis. What are we gonna do now?
Whatever happened to, we're all in this together? Shh, man. Let's go to my office.
He said, he said you're lucky that it wasn't silver.
Max! Max!
Yeah, no, he just outright said, he outright was talking to the counselor, or the head camp guy, and he said, you fucking bit one of them. And he said, oh, you shot me. I'm telling Mom. And he said, you're lucky that it wasn't silver. So yeah, he's like, that's straight up. He just said he's a werewolf and he's the one who bit Max. So in order to save Max, Chris Hackett has to die.
Travis was just in the hall talking, the cop.
So?
With Chris Hackett.
Was he here to let us out?
No. He's the werewolf, Max. Chris Hackett is the one that bit you down on the storm shelter.
Holy shit, that's... Who would have guessed?
I mean, I guess thinking about it, I could have...
And yet you didn't.
It all makes sense. That's why Chris's car was at the lodge that night. Travis was protecting him. That's why he followed us, and that's why he didn't kill the werewolf in the storm shelter, because it was his fucking brother. God, it's so obvious.
If Chris was the one that bit me, then...
Yeah, then that's our cure. That's how we fix you.
Jesus, Laura, are we thinking the same thing?
Oh, she
Tomorrow
has.
we're getting out of here. I'm gonna get Travis's gun and kill Chris Hackett.
I didn't hear him say. Yeah, he
Hey!
It was right before. It was either right before or right after the cup dropped. He was just like, oh, what are we gonna do now? And he was like, you fucking bit one of them, Chris. And that's the rest of the conversation that we said.
Help her! Laura needs help! Laura? Laura, are you okay?
God damn it. hell's going on?
Laura!
I heard it, but I thought he said it bit him. Oh, okay. Okay. I still don't think what they're doing is right. He already said that he wanted to end this. He already said that he wanted to end this, and you're like going against him now.
Starting to think you were really sick.
Well, maybe I should consider acting as my major.
I wouldn't go that far.
I also wouldn't let him out of the cell until...
We should go before he wakes up.
I just thought of something. I think I just put 2 and 2 together. Maybe. Do you remember when Caitlin, I think it was Caitlin, was looking through the binoculars and saw the werewolf up in the treehouse on the island? And then Emma went there and there was the werewolf that was up in the treehouse, you know, surrounded by water in the island? That was probably him. Because clearly they've run into her and he's not with her because it's a full moon, there's the other werewolves. So he obviously transformed and she's trying to kill Chris Hackett, whatever. So they had to put him somewhere. Either he ran off or he's the werewolf that was in the treehouse. Because remember, they were like, yeah, there's not supposed to be anybody over there. No? Anybody? Anybody? Maybe? Agree? Disagree? I feel like he was the one in the treehouse, because what would be the way, how else would she save him? Like if he was gonna transform, put him on an island where there's a bunch of water, he can't get off the island. Right? And then obviously people went to the island that he was on, if that was him, so we don't concur. He was trapped in the top. Yeah, in the top of the treehouse where Emma was like, I'm going to put on clothes and I'm going to open up the trap door and I'm going to die a horrible death. I think that was him. Maybe. Again, we don't know where they went, but he's not with her right now. She's with the kids, the guys, the girls, whatever, adults, I don't know whatever they are. I don't know how old they are. With the counselors. And he's not there because he's obviously transformed. So... What just happened? Did you see the light just turn off?
Grab our stuff.
We need silver ammo. He must have some around here.
What is it?
I thought I heard someone.
Heading to bed. Good night. Have a good night, Nick. Thank you for hanging out with us as long as you have tonight. Really do appreciate it. And hopefully we'll talk to you soon, okay?
It's coming from behind that door.
They did this to us? Kill them all? Do you think that circus that burned down was burned down because of them and their family?
What the fuck?
Eagle Fusion TV, welcome into the live. How are you doing tonight?
He makes them.
Yeah, that's usually how silver bullets are made.
Shotgun shells. He loads them with silver. That's where he was last month, hunting. Well, I guess I won't be needing this anymore.
I would still take it with
Hey.
me.
I just realized something. We're free.
Should she be anxious and say not until Chris is dead, or should she be reassuring, saying, hell yeah, we are? Reassuring. Reassurance.
Hell yeah, we are. That's 2 months we'll never get back, but for now, we're one step closer to going home.
And when is that?
Tonight. Going to Hackett's Quarry, and we're killing Chris Hackett.
Can I tell you, there is already a flaw in their plan. They know when the full moon is because she saw the calendar that said full moon. And then she said, tonight, we're going to go there and kill him. Tonight, you're going to be alone because he's going to fucking transform due to the full moon. So if that were the case, you should have left him in his cell, and then you went and tried to kill Chris Hackett, whatever.
And I made my way here to camp. Left
When he
Max
just
to
turned, it wasn't just turning. Oh no, no, because they said that this was over the course of 2 months. They said that there's a full moon every month, and they said that they were locked up for 2 months. So I think him turning. No, maybe you're right. I don't know, because it's a full moon tonight. Because like it's a full moon tonight here. Yeah, he only turned once, and she just got attacked the night before. But like it's a full moon now, so he would have turned again.
And seemed like the best place for him, surrounded by water and all. That's it. That's the
I think
story.
she just said that he's at the treehouse, right? Because she said he was surrounded by water. He's on the island,
Wait.
yeah.
The island? Like our island? Like the one in the lake?
Yeah, why?
Because Jacob, he went back there looking for Emma, and he hasn't come back yet. Neither of them has. Oh, shit.
You don't know that neither one of them came back yet because you're sitting in the bathroom, not at the lodge where they could be. Should she be honest and say they're not there now, or be reassuring and say that they're probably fine? I guess being honest means she would basically be saying like, well, they're fucking dead now. Or should she be reassuring? Because she doesn't know if they're dead. Rex says honest. Anybody else? Honest. Well, 2 for honest, 1 for reassuring.
Well, if they were there, they're not there now.
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't make me spell it out for you. I've just come back from there and there's one werewolf and no people.
Oh, fuck.
All I know is I have to do this. I have to kill Chris Hackett before it's too late. After you saw me at the pool, after I shot Chris, I went back to the island expecting Max to be back to normal.
But you didn't shoot Chris, you shot his daughter. So she shot one of the wolves and didn't wait to see if it was actually him? Seems kind of dumb. Feel like she should have gotten confirmation that she actually killed Chris Hackett. She didn't pay attention. She assumed it was Chris. I don't think she knew there was others. I feel like she knows that there's others. He said that his family is cursed.
Max?
But maybe. I mean, you might be right, Chelsea. I don't know for sure, but I feel like she would have assumed that there was more than one.
Max! Max?
Oh shit, that scared me.
Hello?
Run! Okay. I don't know if that is how that would have played out. You also wouldn't outrun it. There's no way that she outran a werewolf. No way. Like, no way.
So the werewolf I killed can't have been Chris.
That wasn't a werewolf. It was Haley Hackett, Chris's daughter.
Whatever I shot, that was no girl. Unless, I guess, it turned back after I shot it, when I went to the island.
Wait, so how come Max didn't kill you then?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. She got bit. Does she show the bite, or does she hide the bite? She didn't pay attention. She assumed it was Chris. I don't think she knew. Alright, we read that. Uh-oh, chat. Does she show the bite, or does she hide the bite? Two people say show. Anybody else? Wait, everybody. 3 people are saying show. 1 person says hide.
He tried. I got away. I need to end this. We don't have much time.
She just got bit. She's not turning tonight. She would have already turned. Who's this? Who the hell is this?
So this is our new guest. Smell good, don't I? Go on, take a bite. Come on. Dumb fucking animal.
That has to be Dylan, right? Or Nick, I mean.
God, let me go! Let me fucking go! Get your hands off me!
Pleading or threatening? Threatening said, I'll call the cops. First off, you don't have a phone. Second off, what are you going to do? Pleading or threatening, chat? Plead. Pleading.
Please let me go!
Or we could have said nothing,
Anything
too.
that needs to happen, please!
Please! Oh my God, why aren't you answering me? Oh, is your money that you want? Cause my dad's got money. And lots of it. Oh, yeah. I mean, not really, but you could get some, probably. Please, just let me go, please. I'm so sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ!
That's two, Bobby.
Hey! Hey! Hey, where you going? Hey! Hey! Oh, shit.
No, he's not. He got caught because he stepped in a bear trap. He stepped in a bear trap. You can see his ankle right there's bleeding. And then they found him and they knocked him out. They don't know if he's bitten, which is probably why they're locking him up. Oh, we're back at this lady.
Rat, aren't you? Poking your nose where it doesn't belong. Don't believe everything you hear.
Fucking why? What did I do?
Anyway, here we are again. Let's see what you've brought me this time, shall we?
We can only pick one card to view, chat. The Chariot?
The Chariot. At the reins of a chariot, we would all feel safer. Taking control, relying on determination to make our choices. Valiant, but in some cases, foolish. Many seek refuge in chariots. But perhaps, in some cases, they're not as safe as we think they are.
Or the world?
Ah, the world. Often travelers' paths are direct, but sometimes it is not so simple. Sometimes they're intertwined with others. Compassion over anger. You'll need friends where you're going. It's not until we fall into the belly of the beast that we realize how perilous things can be.
Okay, two people say the world.
And the same question as always. Will you let me show you more?
Yes. See more.
Chariot or world? Only one future can be seen. Choose. You'll be seeing me a few more times before the night's over. I look forward to that, as long as you follow the right path, of course.
Okay. I'm assuming that's the end of the chapter. Yup. Alrighty. Well, I want to watch that again one more time really quick. Wait. Can you? Oh, I see. Okay. I want to watch. So Ryan and her are talking. He looks down. He falls. Okay. Bedtime? Yes. We are going to call it a night here, chat. We have been streaming for about 3 hours. We did gain 3 new follows. We got 18K likes on the live and 334 diamonds. I'm going to go down the list like I always do. Rex, Kimmy, Chelsea, Rachel, Greendale, Vivian. Thank you so much for the love and support tonight. I really do appreciate y'all being here and hanging out with us tonight. We should be back at this tomorrow. I would imagine that we're getting relatively close to the end of the game, so maybe 1 or 2 more lives, but we'll see. We'll see how we get through this. So everybody, I hope you have a wonderful night, and we will talk to you all very soon. Take care, chat.